Hello survivors, I'm the SurvivalVis, and welcome to a little one-off of a small game called Warparty. This is an early access title, currently up on Steam, and it's a really nice RTS that they've kind of... I'm trying to think of the best word. Imitated, I guess would be. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, but they've imitated another RTS that's fairly old now, but used a lot of the same ideas towards it, I'd say. So, Warparty is an RTS that uses more units that are prehistoric based. Dinosaurs, Ice Age, super mammals. Actually, is that what they're... Megafauna, that's it, the megafauna of the Ice Age. And use those more towards what their unit roster is. So we're just going to hop in and start with a single player game here. Just go through a little AI battle, or an AI skirmish. There are still features to be added and implemented in. It is early access title. And they will have campaign. So we're just going to do an AI skirmish. Oh, there we go, so just give it a moment to load. So I think there are 3 factions in the game. I do believe that, I don't know if that's all they're going to add, or that's just what they're going to have for release. I will admit I wouldn't mind just seeing another one if they could try to squeeze something in, just kind of round things out a little more. We'll play as the Wildlanders. We'll stick to a normal AI for it. And maybe we'll go up against the Vithara. Just that way we can see a different faction. Get 2 little taste of everything in while we can. We'll do a standard game mode. Okay, so that's kind of placement down here for the map of where you want to start. Kind of like that one. We'll do standard amount of resources. Keep that for standard. Fog of War. Yeah, we'll just do that, and I think that should be good. So we'll hop on in and get the game started. The biggest predator was the Spinosaurus. It's up to 15 meters long. I don't think there is actually a Spinosaurus unit in the game, at least not yet. That's your basic kind of rundown for an RTS. Let me see, is there a pause? Oh, sort of. So I'll just use the pause menu here. Bottom left here is your map, has a few little legend or things that are turn on and off. Bottom right is kind of your build queue and your unit info. Bottom gives you actually kind of a mix for unit info at bottom and bottom right. Bottom right kind of has your stances, your build menus, a few things like that. Your bottom has a little bit of info about the units, like attack, defense, or stuff like that. Something like I think I got it out. At the top is a talent we'll look to in just a moment, and the top right are just kind of your resources. Your population, food, crystals, and I guess energy or favor. So we'll just continue along as we are. We'll just round that out a little bit. When you start, you have a little bit of a hero unit or kind of a chief unit. So we have Micah here. Micah leads her people, protecting them from their enemies with her sword and healing skills. She believes in harmony and learning from nature.
When will I get paid?
So we'll get those guys going. And these are 2 of the talents. So big game hunting, all units deal 50% extra damage versus wild dinos. Barracks are 10% cheaper to build. Or mystic healing, all units receive +2 regen and max are 25% cheaper. Maybe we'll go for the healing. Because I don't know how many wild dinos we'll really be facing off against.
What do you need?
So we'll get everybody there gathering. That's looking pretty good. And now I think we'll also start building. So we'll get a couple of villagers to build. Just that way we can expand nicely. So your main resources are the berry bushes or farms that you can make.
You have work?
You also have the crystals down here, and just come in a few different colors. Generally dictates the amount in them. Like green is 500. Over here, blue is 2,000. I think pink is even greater. Yeah, 3,500. So it's kind of simple rundown of those. We'll get another barracks.
What you need?
And we'll make another house. Then we'll get 4 more villagers. So that way we can start gathering crystals
You
as
have
well.
work. Time to work.
So we'll get those guys started there. So I think we'll go for 2 and 2 for units. Get a couple warriors, a couple archers, along with our main hero. Oh, there's another one. And we still got some villagers being trained, so we'll just let those play out. There's one of our warriors.
Point to enemy, we smash.
So we'll take a look at the units. They're not too badly modeled. Everything's look nice. There's only so much detail you can get in with RTS. It's a top-down view anyway, but it's still a nice art style I enjoy seeing. I think we will put up a watchtower just so that way we can have a little bit of defenses for our area. Defensive structure of attack nearby enemies, limited to 20 total. After 5 towers placed, cost increases per tower. So it is nice that they have little features to try to stop down anything like rushing or trying to do certain strategies that don't exactly promote fun for the game. And we'll do one more watchtower over there. And I think what we'll do with that one is look at making a farm.
What you need?
Yeah, so we're still a little low on food, so that'll probably be the big thing, is making sure we can get a few farms going.
You have work.
And we'll make a storage hut, just so that way the farms have quick drop off. Everything's looking nice so far.
Ready and able.
Okay, and you can have 3 villagers per farm, so that's pretty good.
You have work. What you need?
Let's see if I can try to get one of these 2.
What you need?
There we go.
Ready and able.
There we go. So that's that a little more balanced out. We'll get a couple more, and then we'll probably do some scouting around the map, I'd say. We just need the food up, and then we'll be able to get... Actually,
You have
we'll
work.
get one more farm built.
I can't put that building there.
Do that, and then get a couple more, just so that way we are very nice and well stocked with a steady income of food. And just because I do know that the AI in the game does like to rush you a little bit early on and send units, I guess, kind of weaken you down. So I just want to make sure we have some nice kind of defenses around our place for it. Oh, and over here you can see a few dinosaurs, a couple triceratops. So you have their damage, the armor penetration, movement speed, range, armor, and regeneration. So just a few little things that
What you need?
any fans of RTS, if they want to take some time just to look around, see how things are kind of like, they have.
You have work.
So get you out doing there. Oh, I heard something. I don't know what it was though.
What you need?
Yeah, so that one is almost depleted. Once it's done, we'll send that person over.
You have work.
I think we'll make the stables now.
Ready and able.
Yeah, we're already running low on the crystals a bit, so that's something we'll have to... Oh, speaking of them trying to rush,
I had to squat many
looks like there were
guys like these.
a couple of scouts or something that came in to take a look, see what was going on
What
here.
you need?
Oh,
Enemy contact.
yeah, a few scouts kind of turned into a lot more. That can't make any medics quite yet.
Enemy contact.
There we go. So we're able to polish that up a little bit.
Ready and
Let's just
able.
get them to repair that. Oh,
Enemy contact.
no, they are really testing what we got going for us, huh? Okay. But you can see what I mean now that they kind of rush what they'll send at ya. So we'll make a few Triceratops riders, just get us a little extra support. What the Vithari mostly are, each one kind of has a different approach to how they kind of operate. Well, as any RTS really does.
You have word?
But what the Vithari do is they're more kind of, in harmony with nature. So they're basically a lot of tree-shaped buildings, a lot of their farming and that. They do kind of have farms, but they're spirit gardens, I think is what they're called.
What you need? Ready and able. Loud and clear.
Oh, we were pathfinding there on that one unit, but okay.
You have word?
We'll just put one more, just so that way we know if they're trying anything really, we can get a little bit of work to stop or slow that down. Now, crystals we do have a nice supply of, but I will definitely head out and try to get us something a little more. Oh, there's our
Point to enemy.
Triceratops
Watch
riders, so that's
smash
nice.
fucking.
When will I get paid for work?
And then we want... That's just a smithery, so basically kind of your forged up research
What do you
upgrades for you, your units, simple things like that. And that's about all we can do until we advance to the next stage. So I think we'll just get another farm. So that way all of our guys are getting us food and stockpiling that up.
Ready and able.
Yeah, I want to make sure we start getting up... There we go. Yeah, so we'll start researching the New Age there. And then as soon as that one's done, we'll make another
You
farm.
have word?
And we should be really coming along quite nicely. And we'll just get a couple more Triceratops riders, so if we have any more harassment by our enemies there. This, though, I think I will destroy. Just so that we can save on costs of later ones, because we'll probably expand out this way. So that way we can grab that little crystal area. But I'd like to see if I can get a couple of medics, just so that way we have some healing going on for our guys.
Ready and able.
Yeah, looks like there we go. Oh, and each age up you get another talent. So Master Beast, units and stables 10% cheaper and train 10% faster. Their only units receive +5 armor and cost of powers is reduced. So we'll do the Master Beast. What they mean by powers is down here on the little left here, you have a few different things.
We have no
Meteor,
more
summons
room
2
for
meteors with delay in between, deal damage, lift up fog so you can kind of see the area, a thunder, harvest, and bulwark. Now how you get that is a little bit of something that's pretty unique, I'd say, for the game because of how deeply implemented it is.
We have no more room for
You can actually upgrade to the next stage as well, but we're also going to look at building a few houses.
what you need.
Try to get our population
I can't
up.
put that building there. Ready and able. I can't put that building there. Time to work.
there we go. Good spot back there for it.
What you need?
Get everybody back to work a bit there. Oh, and we have a new one. Saber-tooth archers. Afraid we can only make the one.
You have work?
That's alright. Because we'll take our group here
Man and beast, I
and
lead.
go take on the wild dinosaurs there, so that way we can secure that.
Enemy contact.
Yeah, there we go. Easy enough to clear out. So then once we have our settlement upgrade done, we'll send out a little group there to secure the crystals.
We stand united.
We do have another spot down here. There's no wild dinos on this one.
New frontier.
Should be alright with that. And yeah, we're definitely going to need those crystals coming in soon. Oh. So another upgrade, another talent, natural selection. All units receive +2 damage and 5 armor penetration. All units receive 1 movement speed and return 2 damage on hit. I think we'll go for the natural selection there. And we'll make a storage hut out there. Oh, yeah, there's there's the enemy trying our defenses again. As you can see, they like to harass you right at the worst of times. So I did see a big group of them, but I think what we'll do is we'll go here, because on the map you can see these little shields. That's where you'll get the power from. So we'll probably look at just snagging that so we start having some power coming in.
Ready and able.
We'll also look at just making a couple of I think just the one should be alright. Oh, so we got ourselves a shrine.
Man and beast, I lead.
Fight to enemy, we smash.
Balance.
As you can see, it's a little bit of every map has a bit of a king of the hill so you can get the power.
Enemy contact.
We'll just work at trying to chase them down a little bit. Get rid of a lot of these guys around here. Yeah, you can see they were building quite a bit of units as well. I think we should be pretty good now that we've got that coming in. We'll just be sure to get upgrades.
Eyes open, weapon ready.
We have taken a bit of damage, so let's find that medic hut and make a couple of those. Nope.
Enemy contact. We must move.
Eyes open, weapon ready.
So we'll capture that shrine so we can get more power coming in. And maybe what we'll even do is if we can build up the resources for it,
Where does it hurt?
we'll secure a few of those. We'll try to secure a couple of shrines. And by that, we'll actually build a few towers around there. That's one thing that this faction really does well, is that they have the defensive towers they can use. Or, well, at their disposal, really. Oh,
Enemy contact.
I think I almost got to put these guys into a defensive stance. Yeah, so we'll get our medics over here so that way they can heal our units up. There we go.
Ready and
I
able.
think we'll take you two and bring you down to secure the middle. And we'll just get that so we can increase that up.
You have work. Enemy contact.
Unfortunately, we can't quite make a tower yet. Oh, there we go. There's one. Once we're able to get those towers up, we should be able to get a pretty good grasp onto things. Oh, so they finished up that watchtower nice and fast.
Enemy contact.
There we go. Just gotta let those guys harvest those crystals.
You have work. Enemy contact.
Yeah, as you can see, the AI isn't the most advanced right now. I definitely don't expect it to be, given the game still has a bit of a ways to go. But it's still a nice little just RTS. You can hop in, enjoy a little bit of skirmish, and a little bit more of a unique roster. Other than Para-World, the one where they took inspiration from, there probably isn't really any other games that are
Ready and able.
quite using the same, or I wouldn't say using the same, but
Moving out.
yeah, so they're just kind of setting more rush in if they can. We'll just capture what shrines we can, get ourselves some defenses built up around them.
Enemy contact.
Point to enemy, we smash.
You have work.
Once we're able to get the shrines more secured, we'll definitely be able to get...
Enemy contact.
Yeah, it's mostly just that we need to be able to ensure we can get those crystals coming in so that we can hold on to what we've got. Oh, sending more in is basically just going to feed themselves in, I think, towards the...
What is crushing?
Enemy contact.
And that's their leader there, a sage. Oh, they're taken care of.
Point to enemy, we smash.
Enemy contact.
Okay, so we got that secure.
What you need?
So I think what we might actually do is make a gathering hut. Oh, storage hut, that's it. And then we'll start working at taking that.
Stand united.
Because this is where they all keep going around and funneling towards.
Weapon ready.
We'll send that over there. So that should help us with our income for that. And let's see what we can make here. We can improve some... I think we'll try to improve our warriors a bit, because they've been holding the line quite nicely. We could get a War T-Rex once we get enough crystals, and we're definitely getting one of those. Just gotta wait a little more. There's one. We'll let that start coming in.
Enemy contact.
They really don't like us having the middle shrine. Well, that's probably the one we're going to keep the most. Because even if they do take down some of the towers and that from the one shrine, this one has the 2,000 crystal deposits to it. That's definitely worth grabbing. Oh, there's our War T-Rex. And let's improve him.
You have work.
And we'll send these guys to make a storage hut back here.
I can't put that building there.
Oh, and here looks like they're funneling their
Enemy contact.
guys towards the middle now. Like, a lot of thing is that the AI just really funnels a lot of cheaper basic units.
Enemy contact. Where does it hurt? For man and beast, I lead.
So once the crystals get a little boost so that way they work faster. And we'll send you down. So I think we'll build another watchtower first, just to... Ooh, look at that. Now that's quite a sight. And let's look at getting... Oh, that's probably it for the upgrades there.
Enemy contact. Let's
See if we can take out
show them our
their little
strength.
hero there, as well as give our guys a little bit of regeneration. Yeah.
Enemy
Ooh, they've got a
contact.
T-Rex here. So we'll do our best to hold out with what we've got.
That worked.
Storage hut right there.
Ready and able.
Looks like we're able to handle it, but I gotta admit, they are getting pretty strong with... Oh,
Enemy contact.
and I forgot to set them defensive. That was why for that happened. Let's get that group down.
We stand united. Enemy contact. For man and beast, I lead.
And we'll just give that bulwark power to our guys. Hold off this attack. Send our War T-Rex in there.
Enemy contact. You have work?
And we'll get another tower just because they really don't like us having this spot.
Eyes open. Weapon
You
ready.
guys down there.
What you need?
And we'll get that storage hut going again.
Ready and able. What enemy contact?
So we'll just hold ourselves here with a little foothold until we can build up our forces a bit more. We'll get a couple more medics because they keep funneling towards us there. But we're incredibly good on food. It'll just be making sure we can get our crystal resource up. And let's take a look and see, because this was about where they started. Yeah. So they've got a number of nests and things going.
Enemy contact.
I think what we're going to have to worry about most is just that they're going to have a lot of numbers. But if they have numbers, we just got to upgrade ourselves to be able to take those on. Oh yeah, those guys don't use that much crystal. And we'll get another War T-Rex.
Enemy contact.
So we basically have our little standing army right there.
And if you have
And
work,
you know what? Even just so that way we can keep getting units here faster.
ready and able.
I think we're actually going to build up a few little production spots. And just upgrade what...
Enemy contact.
Okay, so
You have
that's the
work?
stable made. Let's also make a barracks, and then that should basically be our point of operations, be able to send out just wave after wave of troops for them. And those holds are defensive, and send them down. And get as many T-Rexes as we can, because we can. And I'll send you back to get crystals. then I think once that's done,
We have
and
no
we
more
have,
building
yep, that's the last of the War TRXs for up here. So we'll get everybody on their way down, and then look at launching a few raids on them.
We have no more
Oh.
room for new units.
Well, if that's all we
Ready
need to
and
do, then
able.
let's get a few houses made down here.
Enemy contact.
We'll get that made. Research what we can.
You have work?
Excuse me. There we go. That should be enough. And once we have the last of the War T-Rexes made, I think we'll be ready to try decimating what they've got. We'll bring our wounded guys back. I keep forgetting to set them as defensive as their kind of default.
Enemy contact.
Now, let's get the shrine back. And have to probably be in range to be able to use our powers. But we're going to launch everything we got at them. It looks like they've just been funneling a lot of their units after us, so we'll make sure they can't really do that against us
Stand
anymore.
united.
Oh.
Enemy contact.
Yeah, the more they want to throw at us like that, let them go for it. And let's see. Research the highest of what we can. We're not going to research everything and then just go in fully loaded. I think that's been about a half hour, so probably good length for a little game like this, or just a skirmish.
You have my enemy contact. For new units.
So let's start walking in and see what we gotta go through. Oh, well, there's something small that's immediately run for their life.
Heading
Yep.
out. Enemy contact. Fight the pain.
And let's get rid of what's shooting us.
Enemy contact.
We also had a little bit of research done. Oh, once that's all done, I think we'll just send them into aggressive and just let them start tearing everything apart that's
Enemy
attacking them.
contact.
Well, they actually have two settlements here.
For man and beast, I lead. Enemy contact.
And let's just send down some meteor strikes.
What is rushing?
Enemy contact.
We are going through quite a few, though.
Enemy contact.
I think with the amount of units that we were able to take out, we'll probably have a little bit of breathing room, especially if we can take down these
Enemy
settlements.
contact.
Actually, what's garden? We were looking for. There we go. Something to start stopping the units they're sending out at
Enemy
us.
contact.
So I think that was a good crippling start.
Enemy contact.
And we'll just keep sending those out.
You
Just
have
wanna
work?
see- Oh, there is one more thing we can build for some other units to add to our numbers as well.
Enemy contact. Animal skin is so loyalty and honor.
Oh, I can actually change what they come out as right from there. Okay, I didn't realize that. So there's the Berserker hut, so let's just get a few of those in.
Ready and able.
And we'll build up another raiding party, and then we'll just do that again. See how they're looking. Yeah, their settlement has been pretty damaged, so I don't see them having too much of a force to be able to really stop or combat us with.
Point to enemy. Weak. Enemy contact. Point to enemy. Crush. Loyalty and honor. Enemy contact. Let's go.
Oh, I guess I don't have a medic cut here, do I? Okay, that's one more thing we
What you need?
really probably should get, given how we're kind of holding them off. Get a few more range, just so that way they use a lot of melee fighters from the looks of it. So if we can use a lot of range just to kind of pepper them off and down, that should help us quite a bit. There we go.
Ready and able. Enemy contact.
Oh, we're actually going through our crystal deposits here pretty quick. So I think this next raid shall probably be the one to kind of top it off.
What you need? Keep a
And let's
lookout.
just take a look and see. And give them a little bit of meteor peppering. There we go. We might actually need to make another couple of
You have
houses
work?
too.
Enemy
Oh,
contact.
where's the person?
Ready and
Oh,
able.
nope, did not mean that. Just looking for one of you guys.
I can't put that building there.
Gonna need a couple houses just to be
You have
able
work?
to make sure we have that population. Because we are right up towards the... Yeah, there it is. Hit the peak right there.
Ready and
Send
able.
everybody back there. Now, once this is ready, I think we'll head in and storm their... Oh,
Loyalty and honor.
yeah, they are still trying what they can against us. Oh, little achievement I got, so totem or trade post. Nah, nothing's really that useful, so I guess we just gotta kind of wait things out a little bit. And get a few more upgrades. So what are we waiting on? That's done, that's done. What's that? There we go. And that's all the upgrades for those specialized units done. So once they're trained in, we'll send this last attack wave, and that should be everything.
You have work?
Oh, look at that, those cheeky buggers.
On my way. I can't put that building there. Enemy contact. Keep a lookout.
Yeah, this is going to be a force that's really going to hit them hard. I think we're even
Point to
good
enemy.
enough that we can look at heading in and taking them down for good. With how many we've
On the
got
move.
for our forces, this should be more than enough to
Enemy contact.
clean them out a bit.
Enemy contact.
And is there anything we could do to help them? We'll give them that bulwark power.
Track and track.
Keep a lookout. Enemy contact.
There we go.
Loyalty and honor.
And let's look at just getting in here and getting rid of the settlement.
Enemy contact.
we go. And now it's just basically clearing out what they've got here. Although they really did go through and clear down a lot of what I've trained up.
What needs crushing?
That's the only problem I have is that
Enemy
sometimes
contact.
the games really take a while to clear and go through.
Enemy contact.
So what are we looking at? 45 minutes, eh?
Point to enemy. We smash.
Okay, well at least we know that they should be out of this area. Or at least they're
Enemy
mostly out of the area. That's where they've got themselves set up. So that's where we'll have to run our units into and try to get them out of there. We are low on crystals. I think what we'll
What do you
do
need?
is we'll take a look down and see.
Enemy
Yeah, we'll send them
contact.
down here so that way we can
On
get them
my
just
way.
easily making a storage hut and start sampling from that.
Point to enemy. We smash.
But it does seem a little bit like the resources are weird in some of them. New RTSs almost. Like the enemies seem to get an artificial bonus to what they can start with or kind of given. I think.
Enemy
Although they're
contact.
still funneling in from down south here, so. There we go. They're able to work at that one there, and they've got that one on the go. So we should start seeing that steadily coming in. And we'll just... Once we also have all the units fully upgraded, they'll also make a huge difference too. I actually should look at making a trade post now that I think about it.
Ready and able. Enemy contact.
I just don't want to let them make more settlements, so that way it's even more kind of places to have to try to root them out of. Because as we can see, they do take a bit to
You have
work
work?
and worm into. So let's see. Oh, there we go. That's what we were looking for. Okay.
Enemy contact.
Already out of the... Let's bring that down, send that up.
Enemy contact.
Just see if we can get the last of our thing going. Might as well just send them off like that. So they'll generate crystals the further they travel, so that should definitely help us there. And we'll just keep working at thinning down and trying to slow down what they keep building up.
Enemy contact.
What needs crushing?
I think we'll even just try to get down here and see if there's anything else they keep doing.
Enemy contact.
Because they've got to be pouring out from somewhere. There is a beast den right here,
Eyes open.
and
Weapon
another
ready.
settlement right here. They've got so much with them.
Enemy contact.
It's mostly just going to be about trying to thin out and root them out wherever they keep digging in.
We have no more room.
Oh, and we're already at unit cap.
Enemy
now it's just about going through and wiping them off the map. And reduce the population they'll be able to have.
Ready and able.
And see about building some random houses wherever we can.
You have work? You cannot construct any more of these buildings.
What needs crushing?
Well, this explains where they've gotten all their crystals to be able to... Oh! And there we go, what we were waiting for. We'll accept their surrender. So that was Warparty. As you can see, oh, they had a higher score total than us. I think what happened, though, was they kind of realized they were just not going to be able to come back with what we built. So we'll just quit there. But that was Warparty. So it's just a little indie game I really like, and I'm going to keep following along. I'm very eager to see what else they do, because as you can tell by the theme and how well they stick to it, this one was a really good hit for me. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in our next video. I've been the SurvivalVis, and remember to take care and stay alive.